Preview, odds and prediction for the match between Juventus vs Lazio, taking place at 3 o'clock on February 3 in the quarter-finals of the Coppa Italia 2022-23. The 15-point deduction in Serie A has greatly impacted Juventus. The first effect is on the results. Before the punishment, Bianconeri won 5 out of 6 matches and earned 15 out of 18 possible points. After the punishment, what Juventus earned was really disappointing to the supporters. Bianconeri barely earned 1 point from Atlanta, a 3-3 draw with the lead being held by the opposition. In a penalty shootout with Monza, the Old Lady lost by a 2-goal margin. This defeat even took place at home, a place that used to be a source of pride for the club with the most domestic titles in Italy. Meanwhile, Lazio remains stable. The players, led by coach Maurizio Sarri, are unbeaten in their last 5 matches across all competitions and have won 3 of them. One of them took place away, with a 2-0 win against Sassuolo. In November 2022, Juventus hosted Lazio and easily won 3-0. This rematch promises to be different and noteworthy due to the changed circumstances of the two teams, especially in terms of motivation and fighting spirit. Prediction score: Juventus 0-1 Lazio. Asian handicap: choose Lazio. Over under, choose under. Preview of the Real Madrid vs Valencia match, 3 a.m. on February 3 to 17th round La Liga 2022-23. The journey to defend Real Madrid's championship is becoming increasingly difficult, with the Spanish Royal Club consistently showing instability in recent times. Statistics show that Los Blancos lost points in 4 out of 7 recent matches, including a defeat to Villarreal on the first day of 2023, and most recently a draw with Sociedad. The team of coach Carlo Ancelotti has 42 points after 18 rounds and is ranked second in the league standings. The current gap between Real Madrid and the top-ranked Barcelona team has increased to 8 points after the Catalan club won 2-1 against Real Betis at the 17th round match yesterday evening. On the opposing side, after just 7 months at the Mestalla Stadium, head coach Gennaro Gattuso left the club with the agreement of both sides. Valencia finally decided to part ways with the Italian strategist after the team only won 2/8 matches on all fronts since the World Cup break. Statistics show that Valencia lost 3 out of 4 recent matches in the VQG League, including a 0-1 loss last Sunday to Valladolid. Los Che then dropped to 14th place in the La Liga standings, and they are one of 4 teams with 20 points, only 1 point above the relegation zone. Score prediction: Real Madrid 3-1 Valencia. Asian handicap: choose Real Madrid. Over under, choose over. Forecast: analysis of Demirspor vs Fenerbahce, 0h on February 3, Turkish Super League. Last season, Demirspor had a poor performance and finished 9th in the Turkish Super League, so they signed quality contracts to regain what they lost. Home supporters are highly anticipating the new season of their beloved club. So far in this season, Demirspor's performance has been inconsistent and they currently sit at 5th in the Turkish Super League. In their recent 10 matches, they only won 4 and lost 2. Fenerbahce is one of the 3 strongest clubs in Turkey and currently sit at 2nd in the league table, only 4 points behind the leader Galatasaray. Thus, facing a club with a lot of debts like Demirspor will be an opportunity to shorten the distance. In the recent 5 head-to-head matches between the two clubs in history, Fenerbahce dominates with 4 wins while the home team only won 1 match. With the current form, it will be difficult for Demirspor to have a good result in this match. Predicted score: Demirspor 1-3 Fenerbahce. Asian handicap: choose Fenerbahce. O/U-bet, choose over. Forecast: preview of Konyaspor vs Istanbulspor, 9 p.m. on February 2, round 22 of the Turkish Super League. Konyaspor will host Istanbulspor in round 22 of the Turkish Super League. Currently, Konyaspor is ranked 8th on the table with 27 points after 20 games, trailing the top 3 teams by 13 points. However, Konyaspor's recent form has been poor with only 1 draw, losing 4 out of the last 5 games. At home, after 1 win and 2 draws, Konyaspor has also lost their last 2 games. Meanwhile, Istanbulspor is near the bottom of the table with only 15 points after 20 games. Currently, Istanbulspor is trailing the group of teams ranked higher by 6 points. In their last 5 games, Istanbulspor only won 1, drew 1, and lost 3. Their away performance is even worse with only 1 win, losing 4 out of their last 5 away games. Score prediction: Konyaspor 2-1 Istanbulspor. Asian handicap: choose Istanbulspor. Over under, choose over.